Yo, 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 yo! What's going on, yo? What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Hidden Gems. My name is John Francis, and I'm the co-owner of the Clarendon Trading Company. This week on Hidden Gems, we have a topic that really hits close to home, guys. It's really, really close. It's about working with a business partner. If you guys don't know, my business partner is really mean and pretty, but she's mostly mean. Her name is Colette, and she helped me co-found the company, the Clarendon Trading Co. And I'll just give you guys a quick backstory. Of course, we started dating initially. We decided, hey, let's start running a business together. It's nothing like being in a relationship. A lot of times, it's a lot of misunderstanding, but the most important part, it's a lot of communication. That's one of the most important things about running a business, whether it's your girlfriend, your friend, or a total stranger that you've just met. It's a high intensive communicative process. Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so one of the things that we had trouble with at the beginning was understanding one another's strengths. The great aspect about having a business partner is that you're actually able to split up the responsibilities in the business. For instance, Colin is extremely analytical, extremely good at communication, and of course highly organized. So when it comes to the accounting, when it comes to the logistics for the events, sending emails, public relations, Colette handles all of that. And one issue that I really had was that I would get upset at her when she wasn't doing my task, or she wasn't helping me with areas that I should be working on. And that's one thing that you never want to overstep those boundaries. Understand what your strengths are and what their strengths are. Do not allow them to overlap, because once they overlap, it's going to create issues and tension within the business, okay? Respect their strengths, respect yours. Of course, there are going to be times where you feel as if they're not doing as much or you're not doing as much, but the business isn't always about who's doing the most work. It's who's doing the right work for the business, okay? One thing that we have trouble on even now, because Colin's really sensitive about stuff, guys, so I'm not going to say too loud, is holding one another accountable. There will be a lot of times where I make mistakes where Colin will be like, hey, Jonelle, try and work on this, or there'll be times where she doesn't say anything at all, right? But when it comes to a business, we have to put our feelings aside sometimes and be like, hey, you're fucking up, man. You're messing up. Alright, you need to do better at this. You need to do better at that. So it's always important to have a conversation, but talk to them in a way that they'll be receptive of the information that you're trying to give them. Whether it's like sending an email, trying to be friendly, or some people just like you being straightforward. Always try to hold them accountable, because at the end of the day, this is for the business. It's not necessarily about the relationship, it's more so about the business. But you don't want that business to trample the relationship that you may have with that person, okay? Another thing that sometimes we have trouble with is respecting their time. Yes, we do run a business, and yes, we both put a lot of time in it, but I have my own life of certain things that I have to do. My business partner / girlfriend Colette, she has her own life that she has to do. She has her own business on the side that she has to do. She's also teaches as well too, right? So we always have to have that conversation of like, hey, what time do you have for X? When are you able to get this done? Why hasn't this been done? But in the back of my mind, I always have to understand she has so many other things that she's doing. So a lot of the times that we forget is that your business partner isn't always gonna get every task done on your time. So try to be understanding of what their schedule is. I'm not saying allow them to get away with everything, right? If this is always occurring, well, maybe, you know, you guys have to figure out priorities, and maybe at that point you guys should switch tasks. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I think that's one of the major things in any business, is that like people may not want to ask for help because they feel as if they're less than, or they're not keeping up their part of the bargain. But it's what's best for the business, okay, guys? Figure out what's best for the business, and sometimes it's like, hey, I'm not able to do this today. Can you help me out with this? And next time, I got you. All right? Don't make them feel bad. Don't make them feel like shit, because it's for the business, and whatever is best for the business is best for the business. And most importantly, this I think is like the most important aspect of any partnership. If it's not working, move on, guys. Don't remain in a toxic relationship that it's not being beneficial, that you guys aren't growing, you guys aren't getting along. It's just like if you have a boyfriend / girlfriend. If you're in a relationship that hasn't been working for a couple of years, you want it to work just because it feels right, Unfortunately, you need to figure it out and move on. Maybe partner with someone else, maybe partner with yourself, maybe downsize or whatever it is, but move on. Okay, guys? Don't stay in something that's toxic. So, just to revisit what we talked about today is understanding one another's strengths. You're going to have your strengths, they're going to have theirs. Bring them together, and hopefully things will work out well. Holding one another accountable. Alright, guys? Have that conversation. Hold them accountable, and you will also be held accountable as well. Respecting their time, guys. This is really, really important. Respect their time, and hopefully they'll be able to respect yours. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's one of the hugest things, right, guys? Be humble, ask for help, because it's what's best for the business. And last but not least, this part's kind of sad. If it's not working, you need to move. Move. Alright? Alright, guys. I hope this information has helped you guys out. If you have any questions, please hit us up in the DM. Until next time, peace.